Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is my last portage. I just did one portage. I got a small little lake to go across here, and then I got a big portage, and that's the last of the trip. From then on, it's paddling, which is good because I got 40-mile-an-hour winds coming up this afternoon, that's not going to be safe to be on the water. So I got to get off this water. But I thought I'd give you a quick rundown on my gear. Most of this stuff is 30 years old. Still going strong. That boat I've had 30 years. I believe, right at 30 years. This little bag is a new addition. A few years back, Ozark Trail dry bag. It's my chest pack when I go over with this pack right here, which is a pack I sewed. That little bag is great. I think it was $35. It really keeps all my stuff handy. It'll float if I upset, so that's got all my, my camera and my phone and my identification and my medication and all that kind of stuff that is really important. I keep my rain gear, coat, pants, hat, light, paddling gloves, headlamp, emergency stuff that if you got separated, that bag is going to help you survive. This pack, like I said, I sewed myself. I sewed 4 of these bags and gave 3 as gifts. I'm going to get back on that machine and I'm going to start sewing bags again. I'd like to have one a little smaller than this. This is kind of big for a solo boat. It's basically kind of the same as a Granite Superior, Granite Gear Superior. By the way, Granite Gear packs, there is nothing overpriced about a Granite Gear pack. You buy a Granite Gear pack, you are getting exactly what you pay for. You're getting a pack that will last a lifetime. I can't say enough good things about Granite Gear. Out of Two Harbors, Minnesota, right down the road here from the Boundary Waters. And they do offer some packs that are still made in the United States. For a long, long time, all their packs were made in the U.S., but you just can't compete against the Chinese market. You want to put your money where your mouth is, you can buy an American-made pack from Granite Gear. It just costs you a little more because the money stays here with the people the good citizens of Minnesota. Here's my portage yoke. The yoke itself is only about 4 years old. I made an ultralight version of the one I had. But those pads, I've been using those. Well, it's the first pair of pads I ever made, so 30 years. This is a little overflow bag. It has a strap on it, which is basically just a tump line. So I can put that on the top of that pack, that strap on my forehead, and carry it over. This is for stuff that just doesn't fit into packs to begin with. If you need to leave stuff at a certain area where you hang it in a tree to come back to, you can do that. It's a great pack. It doesn't weigh very much. It's basically a waterproof duffel. And here's a seal line. And that's the Boundary. That's what they call it. It's the Boundary 70 HD. I have had this pack since my 3rd canoe trip in the Boundary Waters. I have 2 of them. I bought 2 of them at the time. I also have a little round one that's REI that I bought at that time. But I like the shape of these. They really pack nice. This is a really, really nice bag for all the stuff that you absolutely have to keep dry. When I bought that bag, it was $30. Well, they're not $30 now. I believe they're somewhere around $170. I've read where you don't want to use these bags, you don't want to buy these bags because they won't last forever and everything. Well, I don't know. I'm just not rough on gear, I guess. But this bag is, it has a little bit of wear right there maybe. That bag is still waterproof. It's still just as good as it was when it was new. I'm just not rough on things. Take care of your gear. Some people they're just so rough on their gear. I'm not. And I can get a lifetime out of it. And I am getting a lifetime out of this gear. And it's expensive. And when you rough on stuff, it's wasteful. It's just, why ruin things when you don't have to? When you can get years and years out. It's the right thing to do. So anyway, here's my gear. I got to get going here. Thanks for coming and watching.